The story begins with Anna, a scientist, sleeping peacefully until her son Jane bursts into bed with far too much energy for that early hour. Exhausted, Anna begs him to go back to his room so she can rest a little longer. But the boy won't leave her alone. Excitedly, he explains that he wants to go swimming and that he's already been practicing holding his breath just like the professionals do. Unable to convince her son to go back to sleep, Anna finally decides to get up. Just then, the roar of a storm shakes her completely. Looking out the window, she realizes it's pouring rain, much heavier than anything she's seen all month. A few minutes later, as she gets ready to make breakfast and Jane is busy drawing on his tablet, Anna notices something alarming. There's water on the floor. The liquid is seeping in through the window. And when she looks up to inspect the outside, horror washes over her. The water level is rising rapidly, already reaching the third floor. Through the glass, Anna watches in utter disbelief as the entire city floods. Realizing she's in a true emergency, Jane, obsessed with swimming, becomes a real nuisance as Anna desperately tries to listen to the emergency message broadcast over the building's loudspeakers. After being forced to yell at her son to be quiet, Anna rushes to pack a bag. She understands they must evacuate the building as soon as possible to survive. Before she can leave, Anna receives an unexpected call from a man named Joe. He explains that the company she works for has sent him specifically to rescue her. Joe gives her clear instructions. She must take her son and wait for him at the highest point she can reach. By the time the call ends, the situation has become critical and the water is already up to her knees. Faced with imminent danger, Anna abandons all her belongings, making sure to take only her son's heart medication. With Jane slung over her shoulder, Anna finally leaves her apartment and tries to climb to the upper floors. All around her, the scene is pure chaos. Dozens of people are trying to do the exact same thing to escape the rising tide. However, the hallways are completely packed with panicked residents, and the access to the higher levels is blocked, leaving them trapped in a desperate struggle to find a way out. Unable to just stand around waiting with everyone else, Anna decides to scout the third floor in search of another way up. As she searches, the water keeps rising steadily, making it harder and harder for her to even walk. After forcing open an emergency lock, she gains access to the service stairs and rushes up quickly before anyone else notices. Along the way, she does her best to soothe her son, but he starts crying when he sees people swimming below and realizes he isn't. To take his mind off things, Anna starts singing his favorite song, pushing forward until they reach the 8th floor, where they hit a massive blockade in the stairwell. Furniture, bicycles, and dozens of other items have been dumped in the stairs, completely blocking her path. She tries to squeeze past along the edge, but she nearly slips and falls, carrying Jane on her back. She realizes there's just no way to make it through that mess safely.